figuring out combinations, I think, is going to be a little bit tricky. We know the style that we want to play. Figuring out some of those combinations, figuring out who we're going to roll out, say, out of a timeout with 30 seconds left. Just making sure that we're really consistent. I feel like the last couple of years we've been a little bit of a roller coaster at times. I think the 2 previous years we started 2-5 for a variety of different reasons. Then we've kind of had to circle the wagons and refocus ourselves, and we've finished a little bit stronger than we've started. I really would like to avoid that this year. So just consistency all the way throughout. I think we're 5 deep at attack. I think we're probably 7, 8 deep in the midfield right now. We're going to play more guys than we have in the past. I think last couple of years that probably was our Achilles heel, was just lack of midfield depth. It's no secret. We have a young man named Colin Burke who was conference rookie and conference player of the year last year as a freshman. So, we're going to build a lot of what we do around him. He's a cool cucumber. He has a really efficient game. Just allows the game to come to him. He has a really good IQ. He kind of understands the variety of ways that teams can and have played him. He has just a good balance of goal scoring ability and distributing ability. He certainly falls into that category of making those around him better. And he's great with the ball. He's great without the ball. That's probably one of his more underrated qualities. He has a really cerebral side to him. He's an old school lacrosse player is really how I would summarize his game. But it's also, I don't ever want to put him in a position where it's kind of, win or lose based off of Colin Burke's performance. And this year, I think we have a lot more depth, and I think we can just spread it out a little bit more. We do want to play faster this season. I think that's probably the new popular thing that a lot of stabs and a lot of programs are talking about. I think people understand the value in that. It's more fun to coach that way. It's more fun to play that way. You also need a roster that complements that style very well, and I think this 2017 roster that we have, I think, does. To me, what it means is just you try to run a little bit more aggressively defense to offense. You try to do some creative stuff within your early offense framework. We have some quick strike stuff off the face-off game that we're tinkering around with. But just generally, we want to be more opportunistic than we have. Instead of pulling the ball out, going through your substitution pattern, kind of rolling out your top 6 offensively, we want to try to exploit some other things just through our athleticism. Yeah, we returned a senior goalie and our 3 senior kind of defensemen. We also have a freshman, Andrew Murrow, a kid out of Boys Latin, who we think's awfully good, and a junior out of upstate New York, Nick Panera, who those guys are going to be battling for minutes in the kind of close defense rotation there. We have a system that we believe in right now, so we feel like we can kind of plug in interchangeable parts and not really lose a whole lot. We're better at the short stick spot than we were. We think we can go 3 deep at the LSM. We're just trying to play a little bit faster defensively. We want to try to dictate tempo a little bit more this year than I think we've done in the past, where it's been a little bit more conservative and kind of efficiencies at both ends of the field. We just want to try to get our shot volume up a little bit, and our guys really have bought into some of those changes.